So, woo-hoo-hoo, my first week is down of this year. 51 more weeks to go. Also, let me know if you are on a journey as well and posting, because I can look at those videos while you look at my videos. We can support one another. So please let me know that as well down below if you're going to be posting your journey the same way that I am posting mine, so that we can support each other, because this weight loss community on YouTube is fire. I'm loving it. So let's continue to move forward positive in 2024. If your goals in 2024 are not weight loss goals, but there's something else, then let's dig into it and get it done this year. Let's go. Hi, everyone. Today is Sunday, January 7th, 2024. And it is the official close of my first week of my 2024 weight loss journey. But before I give a recap of my week, I want to say hello to everybody. And I want to give a special shout out to all of my new subscribers. And I want to say hello and Happy New Year to them. And I also want to say what's up and welcome back to all of you who have been here before. What I want to do in this video is give a recap so that everyone is on page and on board with where I am now with my weight loss journey. And I'm going to start here. This will not be a real long video, so just stick with me. 12 years ago, if you look back at my first YouTube videos, I went on a weight loss journey. And I didn't know much about YouTube. I just knew that I could post my videos there and it would be a way for me to document my journey and be my accountability tool. At that time, my major, well, not major, but one of my accountability tools was an app called MyFitnessPal, where I physically wrote down what I ate every day, right? And track my calories. But I wanted to use YouTube to have a visual of myself and pictures, and also just to be able to talk about things that I was going through, my ups and downs of my weight loss journey. So last year in 2023, I tried to do that again. However, it was successful in many ways. However, overall, it was not. So I'm going back to my first model of using YouTube as a way to document my journey, first and foremost for myself. And then if other people can get benefit from it, that's great. But also I wanted to use it as a way for me to see what other people were doing. So I'm doing it naturally. I don't take pills. I haven't had surgery. I haven't had any of that, right? But because I haven't had that does not mean that I can't connect to other people who've had surgery. I can't connect to other people who take medication, because in the end, we're all trying to achieve the same goal, right? So I connect with people in general that are trying to better their health, right? It could be somebody who has never been overweight, but is working to improve their overall health, or is a great, in the gym, it's great with food prep, it's great with low calorie meals, whatever that is. So I'm here for that type of support. So that was why I came to YouTube in the first place. So now in 2024, I'm going back to that model, right? One thing that I remembered as I was approaching the new year and trying to decide what I was going to do and how I was going to approach this new year, I said, you know what? I need to look at my whole thing. So I said, when I went back, I remembered when I started off my weight loss journey, one of the things that I was real successful with was giving up sweets, right? And I don't mean forever. I mean for a period of time. And when I remembered, I went for 5 months one time without sweets, right? I did it for 1 month and saw how much it really helped me, not just with weight loss, but pain in my joints, because I eat a lot of sugar. I eat a lot of sugar, right? I could not eat anything savory for the rest of my life and I'd be cool. I could eat cake and ice cream and be cool for the rest of my life. However, I know it's not good for my health. I know that diabetes runs on my dad's side of the family, and no, not just sweets, but complex carbs that are bad for you. Like I needed to get a hold on that. One thing too, I recently moved to North Carolina and I've been back eating fast food more probably than I ever have in my life. So with those two things combined, I decided in January, I was getting back to the no sweets. I was not going to do fast food for 3 months, right? And I may do away with fast food because I put fast food away for the longest time, like years, probably like 5 years, I wasn't doing fast food. So I'm going back to those things, right? So that's where I started January 1st, 2024. No sweets, no candy, no fast food, right? So we're up on that. Why do I keep coming back to YouTube to post my journey? Because it helps me, right? With the ups and the downs. And also, I like to be real and genuine during my journey. I know and I see that there are many people who, when I was back, even 12 years ago, documenting my journey, they had lost weight as well. And many people feel a sense of shame or a sense of, I don't want to discourage anybody else by showing them that I regained the weight, right? So for me, it's like, you know what? I spent a whole year. I was kind of frustrated at the end of 2023 because I was like, not only did I regain the weight, I done spent a whole year and didn't achieve what I wanted to achieve. But me, I'm going to be the girl who didn't give up, who's not going to give up and show that part of the journey. Even though I fell down, even though I went for a whole year and didn't achieve what I said I was going to do, I'm going to get it done. So that's why I'm here. So my first week was really, really good. I said on January 1st that I was not going to post my weight this year for 3 months. So that means I'm not posting my weight until the end of March. However, I do still record my weight every week. So I recorded my weight January 1st, 2024, and I recorded my weight today, 1 week later, January 7th, 2024. And I'm happy to report that I am down 8 pounds. Is that a surprise to me? No. Because I've been eating so crazy for a long period of time, for a couple of months, that when I go back to eating the correct way, eating whole foods, right, and taking out the junk that I was eating, my body will, the first week, usually drop weight pretty quickly. So, and usually the first month, I can lose 20 pounds. But here's the thing. All last year in 2023, it was me losing 20 pounds and gaining it back. Losing 20 pounds and not losing anything after that. Like being off, being back at the fast food. So this is why I came up. This is why I'm doing 3 months. And I keep thinking, what am I going to do after the 3 months? I don't know. Would I continue with no sweets and no fast food for 3 more months and push it to 6 months? Maybe, maybe that's what I will do. But I'm giving an all-out effort for these 3 months, January, February, and March of 2024, right? And then I may be going into the 3 months after that, right? The second quarter of the year, I'm very well maybe going into not doing the sweets and the fast food all over again. But I'm going to focus on the first 3 months. I got home and I ate another meal. So to that end, I showed and I posted every single thing that I ate for the first week of January, and I went up to Thursday. However, I did not post Friday, so I'm including that in this vlog. What I ate on Friday, what I ate Saturday, and then I will get into, as I said, I already posted everything that I ate last Sunday through Monday. So, this is Friday. Friday, I had an early morning flight home, and I had 2 flights before I got home. So this is what I ate on the plane: some raspberries and an apple. I am back at home and I'm about to have my lunch. This is a half a cup of wild rice, a half a cup of lima beans, Brussels sprouts, and a chicken thigh. And this is a dollar. So here I'm showing you a bag of Sun Chips that I got off of the plane. There's 70 calories and 9 grams of carbs. On my weight loss journey, I aim to eat between 100 and 150 grams of carbs. Because I only had a half a cup of rice with lunch, I was still hungry. And so I grabbed one of the bags of chips. But I'm showing you, I ended up eating 4 bags of the chips. So that's 280 calories of chips. I could have made a better choice, but this is what I ate. Just 2 boiled eggs and some shrimp for dinner, and then I am going to bed. It's about 6:30, but I am ready to go to bed. So that was everything that I ate Friday. I did meet my nutrition goals. I usually try to aim between 1,400 and 1,800, and I vary that based on the day and based on how much physical activity I get in. That day, Friday, I probably had about 1,400 calories total. So that's still good, but I could have done my, gotten in a little bit more protein and gotten in a lot more vegetables. But was it a good day? Overall, yes. So here's what I ate on Saturday. Today is Saturday. I believe it's January 6th. And I am back at home from work travel. These are leftovers that I'm going to eat for breakfast. It's 10:15 in the morning. So I have some black rice, about a half a cup of lima beans, some leftover string beans, and the last of my Brussels sprouts. This week I did have to travel for work unexpectedly, so I still have 2 containers of lima beans and black rice. Each of these has a half a cup of each, half a cup of rice, half a cup of beans. I'm going to put these in the freezer, and then this is a cup of rice that's left over. I'm going to go ahead and use this probably tomorrow with whatever protein and vegetables that I have for tomorrow. These are the seasonings I used in my stir fry. My Thai seasoning paste, and this is from the Gourmet Collections, and it is Thai style green curry. So good in stir fry. I also put a little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of salt. So since I had skipped a meal, getting into my whole television binge watching, I skipped a meal. So I wanted to make sure I still got my calories in. So I did eat a whole cup of rice in the stir fry, and I also added an egg. That way I knew I got my carbs in and I got a little extra protein with the egg. Last week, I posted a Costco grocery haul, and in that haul, I purchased a pork tenderloin. So I chopped up some of that pork tenderloin, and that is the protein that I used in my stir fry, and it was the bomb. One thing that was really good this week is that I did not struggle with not eating sweets. I thought my body may go through that little period where I was getting headaches or feeling the withdrawal symptoms from coming off of sugar. However, I didn't get that. Thank God, and I praise God I didn't get that. My strategy for not having those dips and getting those headaches from coming off of sugar was to eat fruit. And one day I had fruit and yogurt. So yeah, and that's the thing too. Some people will say you can't eat sugary fruits and stuff like that. So they will come off of bananas and peaches and plum, all of that, and just have like berries. No, I'm going to eat all the things that are related to the fruit family. So I'm having apples and grapes and whatever it is I need to do to get over the hump of not eating sweets. Sugar that comes from fruits is totally different than table sugar. There may come a time where I don't eat as much of certain types of fruits, but right now I don't need to worry about that. Moving into week number 2, I I started a little bit of food prep, so I'll put that here. The pork tenderloin that I bought from Costco was 11 pounds. So I broke that down and I took half of it and I prepared a pork barbacoa. And it's a Mexican dish that's traditionally made with beef, but you can make it with pork. It is so super easy to make. I only needed to go to the grocery store to get a couple of ingredients. So right now I'm going to insert a few of the grocery items that I purchased. And I went to 2 stores to get these. I went to Walmart and I also went to a Food Lion. Last week I did a huge grocery haul from Costco. I posted that video last week, so take a look if you didn't see it. This week, this is all I needed from the grocery store. I got cucumbers, tomatoes, avocado. I used one of them already. Limes, I used one already. Some red onions because I only had white onions. And then this is what they did not have at the Walmart that I went to. So I went to Food Lion to pick up these chipotle peppers in adobe sauce to make the barbacoa. And then this is just extra, some sauce that I found that is sugar-free. And so it is a Thai chili sauce. I have some wings thawed out, and I'm going to make wings later this week. So I'll use this. So I'll get right to the recipe for the barbacoa. So here's my pork tenderloin. This is 11 pounds. I'll just be using this end to do the recipe with, and the other half I'll do something else with. The other ingredients are chipotle peppers and adobe sauce, black pepper, lime juice. I would squeeze my own lime juice, but I'm tired. I don't feel like it. So I'm using this. And then ground cloves. I'm using what I have. So this is Chinese allspice and it is clove heavy. So that's what I'm using. Oregano, apple cider vinegar, cumin, 1 head of garlic, onion, and then cilantro. It does not call for crushed red peppers, but I'm going to use some. It does not call for poblano peppers, but I'm going to roast this pepper and I'm going to use that. And I am going to use also some fresh garlic, not fresh. I'm going to use some granulated garlic when I sear the pork tenderloin. And the last ingredient I just pulled out of the refrigerator, the recipe calls for beef stock. I made this myself and it is shrimp stock. So that's what I'm using in my pork barbecue. So let's get started. The first thing I want to do is promise you guys, this recipe is so simple and easy because everything except the pork tenderloin gets thrown into a blender and then we put everything in the oven. This is a step that I forgot to show you guys. So I'm going to roast a poblano pepper. All you do is put it directly on the heat. If you've never done this before, it may startle you a little, but just let it keep going. All I'm trying to do is get a char on this. So I've been cleaning up as this is going. It takes some time. So you'll see that it gets a good char on it. Whoa, that's hot. Let's see if I can get a closer look. So you want to give it a good char. So this pepper has gone long enough. It's going to be really hot, so I'm grabbing it with this. Right, so I'm just going to pour this under some cold water and peel the skin back. The skin comes right off. So this is what it looks like with all of the black stuff taken off. And then I'm going to take this middle stem part off, but leave the seeds. Then I'll put this directly into my blender and we're going to blend this again. And then the sauce is ready to pour onto the pork. So I got an awesome sear on the meat. I'm going to transfer it into a baking dish because I don't, even though I would love to cook it in this cast iron skillet, I want it to have a little bit more room in the pan for the juices that will come out of the meat. We didn't waste any of the flavor, so the pan drippings, I used a spatula and put that over the meat. And now we're gonna go in with the sauce. We just put the sauce right over top. And this bad boy is going to slow roast. I cooked it for 8 hours in the oven, not in a crock pot, but in the oven at 200. So it did come out pretty flavorful. At first, I thought I cooked the pork too long and it was going to be dry. And I can say this, I did cook it too long, but with the sauce that you put over it, it took all of the dryness away. When you cook things in a crock pot on low, the temperature of the crock pot is between 140 and 190. So in a crock pot, I needed to cook it for 8 hours. But in the oven, I put the oven on 200. So I probably could have taken that out at 6 hours rather than taking it out at 8 hours. But surprisingly, it was still good. So I'll show you guys a little bit of that process, and I'll show you what I ate today on Sunday using some of that pork barbacoa. So I've shredded the pork, and this is what I'm looking like. So I have here a carb balance tortilla, and it has some of the pork barbacoa, tomatoes, onions, cilantro, and avocado. And then I just have a side salad that just is lettuce with my avocado salad dressing. These are the carb balance whole wheat tortillas. And this is the salad dressing that I use. It's 50 calories for 2 tablespoons. It's a yogurt-based dressing. So, woo-hoo-hoo, my first week is down of this year. 51 more weeks to go. So I'm with a new focus, a new plan. I feel great about my plan moving forward. I'm going to continue to post what I eat more often during the week, maybe even every day, because it helps me. So hopefully it will be helpful to other people, because I know it has been helpful for me in the past. That is what I'm going to continue to do. I will continue my weekly weigh-ins, but I'm only going to reveal those weights at the end of March. So please stay tuned. If you have questions, please ask them. And if you have anything that you're doing that you think may help me, please comment that below. Also, let me know if you are on a journey as well and posting, because I can look at those videos while you look at my videos. We can support one another. So please let me know that as well down below if you're going to be posting your journey the same way that I am posting mine, so that we can support each other, because this weight loss community on YouTube is fire. I'm loving it. So let's continue to move forward positive in 2024. If your goals in 2024 are not weight loss goals, but there's something else, then let's dig into it and get it done this year. Let's go. Love y'all for real.